Why would you even listen to a lot of these young kids? Like,
Because like KB was saying, a lot of that is for public perception.
Yeah.
It is. You want
They're winning.
acceptability from the audience. You want people to still like you and still think that you're this and this and that and such. And when that doesn't happen, it's like, yo, the fuck I'm going on.
Does it feel good when you're rocking the crowd?
Of course it does.
This is what I'm saying.
Of course
it gotta feel good. It
But
gotta
you
feel
can
great.
always do that. And I think especially if you cater to your own audience. Because if you're trying to be out here and you think Future's audience is want to hear from you or going to accept your music or expect, the same way that the audience that grew up with your music is, then you sadly motherfucking mistaken. That's where the problem comes into play.
That's where the fire.
If you play for your audience, if you make music for your audience, if you continue to cater to the audience that knows you, that grew up with you, okay, that supported you, then you can perform forever. Hip hop, country, western, rock, whatever the fuck it is. Even if you fall off by, regular standards, because a lot of people, when you don't see them in the limelight all the time, everybody say they fall off. They fell off, all right? The New Edition fell off, right? New Edition is still on tour to this day. I mean, every other year, them niggas could come out and tour, because their music is classic. Their shit is time. And the audience that grew up with them when they were impressionable are still fucking here. And there's nothing you can tell them about Ralph, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. You ain't nothing you can tell them about them. Okay, they're a little older, but so am I. I can still appreciate. You understand what I'm saying? When you see the Stylistics review and ain't none of them there but Russell, you're like, fuck that. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what I mean? Because you still holding on to some semblance of what was there when you really, really appreciated it and loved it. And that's what I think is dope about hip hop. And that's why I think nobody should stop the craft or the passion for the culture. But like you said, even physically, at some point, you got to fall back. Illness, you know what I mean? Physical incapability, just getting too old to move like that anymore. Happens a lot of time. But never let no fucking body else's opinion retire you. Never feel like you should stop because everybody's saying, nah.
Well, I'm too old now.
Meth got into a controversy because the comments that he made about performing at Summer Jam, he like, this is my last Summer Jam. I'm not trying to go out there no more. And they was like, why? He was like, that ain't my crowd. That ain't my audience. They can't, this audience can't relate to my generation. And I'm not going to, bust my neck trying to get through, or permeate that, that wall that's built up. So that's a lot of artists' problem as well.
That's disrespectful. No, it's not disrespectful.
No, it's real. Like, cause he realized it.
Disrespectful to meth.
No, it's
not even that. Not even that. It's just that it's
Meth
like
knows how he moves a crowd when he rocks a crowd of his peers of his age. You know what I'm saying? So for him to go out there to a summer crowd stage and these niggas ain't moving the way we all know Meth tears the crowd down. All right, no doubt. No disrespect, but it don't make sense for me to come out here to Summer Jam.
It's not the music that moves them. It's classic to me. Yo, my moms love that shit, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it just doesn't move them, and you can't fault them or blame them, but you got to just direct your energy toward your audience.
I think that's why some MCs, right? Like some MCs become renowned in the way that they do, because some MCs can only see MCing the way they see it. I write rhymes.
True.
I write rhymes the way that I write them, right? And when you start looking at MCs who might have decades of a career of being hot, right? They have been able to reinvent themselves. Like some MCs can't reinvent themselves.
Or they've had help being reinvented, or constantly have a machine that helps to
hey,
reinvent them.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
think when I think of, again, one of my favorites, and Jay, there's been so many renditions of how Jay-Z will particularly present his rhyming format, that I think that it gave him this kind of career in which some MCs they're not going to have that level of attention, and then it's going to be a little bit more fragmented. Like when we start saying, again, Meth might say, I might not do Summer Jam, but I'm not going to stop rocking because, again, I just was in Queens when he did that. And please, it ain't that nobody don't feel him.
Yeah,
Right? You know what I'm saying? It ain't that nobody
exactly,
don't feel him.
exactly.
You know
And
what I'm
that's the
saying?
point he made. It's like, it's not saying I'm retiring,
Yeah.
but I know my audience, and this is not
this
my
ain't it.
audience
This ain't
anymore.
that.
You understand what I'm saying? And that he just made that point. So even then, the comment was made that people should start going to acting or go start being entrepreneurs, start opening up other shit. Man, fuck that.
Yeah,
You know what I
if
mean?
you want to.
If I want to rap or put out a song right now, it ain't whether you buy it or not. It's because I still have the ability to put out songs, and it's what I do. It's what I do. Simple and plain as that. Simple as that. You know what I mean?